Welcome to superexceed.com or Be Super and Exceed. I'm your host Peter Uchimi, and I'm welcoming you to the fifth episode as I'm rolling through. Today I'm a little bit more casual, if you could say, but I've been buying a new microphone and setting things up so that I can be heard better. Today all I want to talk to you about is connecting the crown to the head. These are the energy centers of the body. Being able to know some parts of yourself outside of yourself that are the superconscious and the strong and the unbelievably creative. This is the energy that we're made of. Is really the energy center above the head. It's called the crown chakra. You can call it a chakra, which is an energy center of the body. It's non-physical, as we are as light bodies, non-physical, but we're housed within the body and along the straight and the center line of the body. So I've got a little diagram here. It shows some of the energy centers of the body, what we can refer to, and you can say your manifestation centers over here. That means this is the area where your life force, your vital force lives. It moves around your body, but basically it's a privileged resting place of your energy, and it's a manifestation area. It's right where your belly button is. And the more you train yourself to see good things, the more you try to understand the flow of fluid around your body, this invisible light force body fluid, which you can control with your mind, obviously, and your willpower and your creative force, the better you are at understanding the graduations in vibrations and energy along the meridian or the center line of your body. So we've got a base chakra, which is at your pelvic floor. You've got an energy center that's in the upper and lower halves. This is solar plexus. I like giving it a color green. You've got a nice little red ruby heart chakra as well. Heart energy center is fundamental and important. And if we talk about the crown, well, you can't disassociate it from any of the other energy centers of the body because they are all complete. They are all held together. You're not made just from one area alone. Just the brain thinking away, no good. It's all balanced within each other, and that's where your personal strength and your power comes from, is from the balance and the rainbow of light, the colors of the spectrum along your light body, along the meridian of your body. So your heart, if I mention your heart chakra or your heart energy center, then it's never disassociated from the lower side, which is your solar plexus, your manifestation, your base chakra, down to your feet. It's not also disassociated from the crown, the third eye, the throat. They're all together. But, we can say there's an upper and lower half, like you would say there's an upper and lower self. And, from the solar plexus, you've got a lower area, which is more primal, more physical. And the upper one is a higher vibratory rate, which will allow your personality to coexist as well. Your personality and the physical are one and the same. You and the land are one. Remember that one. So, heart, throat, third eye, crown, and then you got these little ones that sit above and beyond the body. I don't know, Katrina Raphael, bless her heart, 1984 wrote a book called Crystal Enlightenment, Volume 1. I picked it up in 1988, and she would refer to Earth Star and Soul Star chakras. These are ones that energy centers that live outside of the body, so it's even a higher vibratory rate, a bit like your infrared and your ultraviolet, non-visible spectrum. Easier way to sort of explain it, but there are energy centers outside of your body that help you as a light body coexist in the physical. And then there's a stellar gateway, which is one up here, and we'll talk about that and crystals and selenite and meditation further. But the idea is that you've got energy centers that flow up and down along the meridians of your body, along your spine. Your spine has to have a posture, much like this ruler. If it sits upright, all the weight of gravity is along its center line, but your spine is not like that. We're meant to bend forward. We're not really meant to bend backwards on our vertebrae, and our vertebrae stack up along the spine in an S shape, so to speak. You've got a thoracic cavity which bends out. So, the building blocks, the spine, the nervous system, the muscles, your mind, your brain, your energy, your footloose and fancy-free feeling, all is there. And it's all housed along this long turret of a vertebrae, because we're not invertebrates, we're not jelly, We're not jellyfish. We've got a backbone, we've got a spine, we've got a head, we've got a nervous system, we've got energy centers that flow up and down the body. And when you learn to feel them, train them, know them, make them work, ride on them like a little roller coaster in an amusement park, when you start meditating and you have different vibrations and one mixes with the other, and then your little your little chit chat goes along with it, then you start harnessing the power of the superconscious and the creative. And when we talk about the superconscious and the creative, we're talking about you, your energy, what you're made out of from the very source and center, which is unspeakable. You can't talk about it. You can only know it, and you can share it, and you can reflect it through others, obviously. But it's all about gaining and regaining and healing your body and having your personal power so that you become more than what you are, so that you can super exceed your expectations, that you can rise above and ascend to greater heights, so that when you do something, when you have a little laugh and make a little joke, when you rowing the boat in the middle of the lake and the ducks are coming across and you don't want to beat them, you want to do something about it, that you're doing it at your best possible rate, because you are designed to be 100% guaranteed of success at every moment, irrespective of how ugly you are thwarted by the rest of humanity trying to impose its territoriality, its proprietorship, its business on you, and all the rubbish that people give you. Oh boy, sometimes you really have to use that compassion. So if you've got all your chakras in a nice line, if your body is fundamentally flowing the way it should, you're going to achieve and become more than what you think you are, because our personalities are designed to constantly morph and change and to be something new and gregarious and happy and alive and wonderful. See you next time.